Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, how are you guys doing? We're going to take a little look here today and see the person that you're dealing with's true intentions. Haven't done that one in a long time, man, so fuck it. Let's go ahead and knock that out. Their true intentions. Let me get some good vibes in the air here, and then we're going to get this show on the road. So you know what to do if you need a personal reading. The information is in the description of this video. And remember, y'all, this Saturday, February 15th, will be the first day of my new weekly live $25 readings. So you are able to pre-order on my website. The ones that come in first get read first. It's going to be almost the same as the 2222s. I'm just tweaking my style just a little bit. But yeah, you can pre-order those on my website. But if you want a pre-recorded reading, currently, for the time being, I'm doing 24-hour same-day readings only. Okay? All that information is in the description of the video. All right? All right, let's jump into this. Taurus. Let's get a general energetic overview of Taurus's situation. Quick general energetic overview. Taurus's situation here. Ooh, okay. Got that sun card there. Boom, Two of Swords reversed. Honestly, it kind of just feels to me like there's something about this person that's annoying you. And it may have to do with the way they express their emotions. Or maybe this person just seems to be completely emotionally closed off. Like it's almost sometimes like they act like they just don't care. Some of you could possibly be dealing with somebody who has some sort of addiction issue. I know that's not all of you, but I don't know. Something about this person's energy, and I think it has to do with their emotional behavior or their emotional maturity, that's just kind of starting to piss you off, irritate you, and annoy you. And with the Lover's card reversed here, it's making it very difficult for you to connect with this person. Making it very difficult. But at the same time, you're having a hard time moving on from this too. Some of you could be reconnecting with a past person, possibly. But regardless, no matter what kind of situation it is, it feels like this person annoys the shit out of you. They irritate the hell out of you, but you still can't move on from this. You can't let this go. But at the same time, y'all also aren't finding a place of stability. I don't know. Some of you could definitely be reconnecting with a past person with the Death card and the Six of Swords both reversed. Could be some past energy here. But regardless, like I said, it don't matter. This person just kind of Knight of Cups, King of Swords. I don't know if they're just emotionally immature or just completely emotionally closed off altogether. Could be a Capricorn for some of you. Could be a fellow Taurus. But I feel like that's your energy. Also has Scorpio, Leo, and Pisces here. Gemini and Virgo hiding in there. Could be anybody. Those are just energies. All right, well, let's see. What are their true intentions? Do they mean well? Or do they just not give a shit? Are they just playing games? What's this person's true intentions? True intentions towards Taurus. Ten of Cups reversed. Lover's card reversed. They're not 100% sure if you're their actual person. They haven't made that decision in their mind yet. Ten of Pentacles and Ten of Cups reversed. I don't even know if they really have the faith that the two of you could build a life partnership. They're holding on to resentment from something to do with the past. I don't know. I guess it would depend on whether or not you've dealt with this person in the past. But they're still holding on to resentment from the past. If you're dealing with a new or potential new person, they were cheated on in the past. Okay? I guess there could be one or two of you dealing with a past person that you cheated on. I don't know. But they're holding on to shit from the past. Whoops. Where'd it go? Yeah, they were definitely hurt in the past. So they're not 100% sure if they're ready to settle down. If they were to settle down, they don't even really know if you're their person. They don't know. Do I settle down or do I just play games? I don't know. Do I just go play games and be single? And I think they're emotionally immature. Yeah. So are their intentions bad? I wouldn't call it bad, but I would call it very indecisive and kind of confused, honestly. And immature. Knight of Cups, Page of Cups. They do have feelings for you, but yeah, they're a little bit emotionally immature. Okay, well, let's see the advice here then. What's the advice for Taurus? What's the advice for Taurus? Devil card reversed. Well, don't let it turn into a sex-based connection if you're confused about their feelings. Don't do that. Judgment reversed. Yeah, don't jump head first into a connection with anybody who is acting inconsistent. Especially if this is a potential new person. But even if you all have had a history in the past, I'm trying to cover all the situations here that I possibly can. Even if this is especially if this is a person from the past, you definitely shouldn't be confused about their feelings if you've already had a history with them before. Definitely. So, yeah. I would keep this person at an arm's distance. Definitely. And just let your concerns be known. That's the best thing you can do. But my concern is that they don't know what they want. Well, how long are you willing to wait for this person to find out what they want? That's the question. How long have you been waiting for this person to decide what they want? That's an even more important question, you know? But don't put your life on hold forever and don't jump in head first if you're confused about their feelings and their intentions. Keep them at an arm's distance. Set a time frame. A month, 2 months, 3 months, whatever. And if that time frame passes and you're still scratching your head, wondering what their intentions are, yeah, it's maybe back away. Okay. So, okay. Damn. All right. Virgo, let's get a quick general energetic overview of Virgo's situation. A quick general energetic overview. What's up, y'all? There y'all are. Took y'all a minute to tune in. YouTube's weird, man. Sometimes it notifies you right away. Sometimes it waits 5 minutes to notify you. Sometimes it don't notify you at all, you know? I don't know when they're ever going to fix that problem. I'm gotten to a point now where I just don't think they are. It's been that way since I first started back in 2018. If they ain't fixed that problem by now, they probably ain't going to. Anyway, all right. General energetic overview of Virgo's situation. Ooh, 3 of Swords. There could be a third party or a suspected third party. There could be some trust issues here. Really terrible communication, too. Horrible communication. You know what? Every single sign that I've done this for so far, every one of them, every air sign, and so far, the first two earth signs. In the first spread, the sign's card comes out reversed. The sign I'm reading for is card. So, some of you could be dealing with a fellow Virgo, but I feel like that's your energy. Honestly, this kind of feels to me like you don't trust this person. It really feels like you highly, highly, highly suspect that they're playing mind games with you, maybe gaslighting you, lying to you. You may suspect that there's some third party in the mix. You may suspect that they're juggling somebody else. I'm just seeing trust issues here. You highly suspect that there are secrets being kept. And it makes you really, really uneasy. You feel really uneasy. Some of y'all are just straight up losing fucking sleep over this. Some of you could possibly have kids with this person. I feel like there's a good little handful of you who this is a long-term relationship. Doesn't have to be, though. So for these, I'm trying to cover all situations. Past person, current long-term relationship, new person, potential new person. I'm trying to make it fit everything that I possibly can. But I'm not going to lie, this has a lot of long-term current relationship energy in it. Doesn't have to be, though. But regardless, trust issues. Major trust issues. But you are absolutely in love with this person. So that's probably why a lot of you are losing sleep over this. Anxious, nervous, anxiety through the roof over this situation. The signs I have on the table are Virgo, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Leo. Could be anybody. Those are just energies. All right, well, let's see. What are their true intentions? Are they honest, loyal, faithful, and committed? And you just fucking tripping? Or is your intuition bang on the money? What's this person's true intentions? Person Virgo's dealing with. Three of coins. Hangman reverse. Two of swords. Okay. Well, I think you're kind of close. I think you're close. I wouldn't say that there's an actual third party, but I do think there is a third energy. Now, what I mean by that, when I say third energy, that could mean somebody that they're just interested in, but not talking to. Like if they're, for example, some of you may be dealing with somebody who's interested in somebody at the workplace, but they're not actually talking to them. They're not talking to them. They're not fucking with them, but they're interested. There's another energy in there. You can feel somebody else's energy in the mix here between the two of you. You can feel that shit. But I don't quite think it's as bad as you think, but it's not good either. It's not good either. I don't think that they're actively seeing someone else, but I do think that they would if they could. If they found themselves in the right opportunity, right place, right time, they were guaranteed to get away with it, I think they would. And believe it or not, that right there is what tells the truth about whether or not you're a piece of shit. What you would do if you could get away with it. You ever wonder whether or not you're a bad person? Just ask yourself a question like that. If I could get away with it, would I rob a bank? If I knew I could get away with it, would I cheat on my partner? If I knew I could get away with it, would I steal money from a store? Nothing tells the truth about whether or not you're actually a piece of shit than how you answer that question. Think about that. All right, well, let's get the advice on this. Let's get the advice on this. Okay, well, King of Cups. Eight of Swords. This is tedious advice. This is really tedious advice, man. Okay, let me just put it to you like this. That energy has got to go. It's got to go. The lack of trust. Somehow, some way, it's got to go. And I'm speaking very generally about this because my number one goal when you watch any of my content is to get you thinking about energy and how it behaves. That energy, doesn't matter why it's there. I don't care why it's there. I don't care if your intuition is picking up on something that's off, or let's say you're just tripping. It doesn't matter. That energy will lead to the demise of the connection. It will. Not it might, not it could. Not it does sometimes. It will. That energy, lack of trust, is cancer to a relationship. It may not kill it today. It may not kill it tomorrow. It may not even kill it in a year. But it will lead to the demise of the connection. So whatever it is that you got to do, that energy has got to go. If that energy doesn't go, it's only a matter of time. And the longer it strings on, the more painful it is when it comes to an end. So just take that and do with it what you will. I can't stand it when that's what comes through, man. I can't stand it when that comes through, but what do you do, you know? All right, Capricorn. Capricorn. Let's get a quick general energetic overview of Capricorn's situation, universe. Woo, Ace of Wands. Whoa, Five of Wands fell out. Uh-oh. Looks like somebody you just cannot see eye to eye with at all. Selfishness. Selfishness. And what did I just get done telling y'all? Every sign I read for, in the first spread, the signs card comes out reversed. Wow, that's interesting. I wonder why that is. Okay. So this is somebody you just cannot see eye to eye with. For some of you, it's nothing but constant drama. Either that or it's building up and it's coming. If things haven't blown up between the two of you, it's coming. You all just are not picking up what each other is putting down. And I think it mainly has to do with selfishness, especially if you're dealing with somebody who has an addiction issue. You are struggling with determining whether or not this is your person. Really struggling with it. At one point, a lot of you were becoming convinced that this was your person. And I think a lot of you want this to be your person. But there's this other voice in your head that's telling you that it might not be your person. And those two voices fighting with each other in your head is causing you some psychological stress. And it is weakening the connection between the two of you. And I think it all comes down to selfishness. You know, this is one-sided. There is no equal give and take here. Selfishness, self-centeredness. Could have been a relationship or a connection that's built on the foundation of superficial materialism, possibly. especially for those of you who are more financially blessed than most other people. Maybe you could be suspecting they're using you for your money or just using you for whatever, sex-based connection. But it really does feel like service to self, self-centeredness. It's all about me. Fuck you. It's all about me. That kind of energy, and it's doing a number on you emotionally. The signs I have on the table: Gemini, Taurus, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn. Could be anybody. Those are just energies. Okay, well, now the moment of truth. Let's see their true intentions. Do they mean well, or are they a piece of shit? Let's see. Ooh, Ten of Swords. Oh, Hangman reverse. See, this person's, I think they're too small-minded. They're too small-minded. So this is where it gets tricky. This is where it gets tricky. Because whether or not they have good intentions or bad intentions, oh man, that's a tough call to make. Because when you have somebody that's that small-minded, a small mind is inevitably going to end up manifesting into service to self behavior, selfishness, self-centeredness. My mind is too small to perceive any perspective other than my own, right? So if somebody is so small-minded that their service to self, don't care about you, it's all about me, do they have bad intentions? Or can it be excused because their mind is too tiny and they don't have the capability? Or could you say that they mean well, they're just too stupid to understand the concept of other perspectives outside of their own? See what I'm saying? Tough call to make, man. I'm gonna say I don't think they have the greatest intentions. There's a time and a place to be selfless. There's a time and a place to be selfish. Neither one is intrinsically good or bad, unless they stand alone. You do not want to be nothing but selfless all the time. No, you don't. That doesn't make you a good person. That makes you a very naive person. But you also don't want to be nothing but selfish all the fucking time, okay? There's a time and a place to do you and put you as your number one priority and say, fuck you, no, I'm doing me right now. There's a time and a place for that. But when somebody just, their mind is too fucking teeny tiny to ever understand when it's time to open up their heart and mind and be selfless and put their ego aside, it's service to self behavior. Very service to self behavior. And yeah. And when it all comes down to it, they don't care. When it all comes down to it, whether they're stupid, whether they're immature, whether they have the mental capability or not, they just don't care. So in my book, that's not good intentions. In my book. So I guess let's get the advice here. What's the advice? What's the advice? There has to be equal give and take. Period. 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 Not comma, not semicolon, not question mark. Period. If there is not equal give and take, it won't work. It won't work. It won't work. So, How long are you willing to wait? It depends on how long have you been dealing with this person? Like I said earlier, I'm trying to cover all situations if I possibly can. Past person, new person, potential new person, current long-term partner, love interest. I'm trying to cover it all if I can. That's challenging though. So how long have you been dealing with this person? If you have a history with this person, especially multiple years, you ain't gonna see no change in this person. You ain't going to. You ain't going to. But if this is a new or potential new person, you want to work through this and determine whether or not this person is ever going to be willing to put their ego aside in the first 6 months. And I'm saying 6 months to be extremely generous. Extremely. So, yeah, there has to be equal give and take. How long are you willing to wait to see if equal give and take will ever happen between the two of you? Ask yourself that question, take that information, and do with it what you will. All right? All right, y'all. I feel like those were the messages that my Earth sign family needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thanks again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget, y'all, this Saturday, February 15th at 11 a.m. Pacific time is going to be the very first day of my new weekly live $25 readings here on this channel. You can pre-order on my website. The ones that come in first get read first. It's going to be just like the 2222s, only I'm tweaking my style just a little bit, okay? You can find all that information and how to get one on my website, tarotwithrich.com. But if you want a pre-recorded reading, I'm currently doing same-day 24-hour readings only, all right? So don't forget to check the description of the video if you need a personal reading, all right? I'm out of here now, y'all. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity.